What is what is up, YouTube? I'm sorry if it's kind of what is up, YouTube? It's old Fat Mike, yeah, coming at you again with another video. The last live I tried to do didn't work out very well. If you got any comments or anything you want to do, feel free to hit the chat line. My deal today is about the Nolan Wells boy. It's been going on with the private autopsy, which they said is undetermined, which I get that. But the first autopsy, I guess it's the state medical examiners has not came back yet. But like I said before, the throat area stuff and I think the back of the neck stuff that's inside were all missing, didn't go with the body to the independent worker. I've been watching a lot of the videos of the friends, or the videos of the friends with this one guy talking to them. They go out to that island and talk about what's going on, talk about how many boats was there and everything. And he kind of I can't say the word right. Contradicted himself a little bit, because when he was talking to the guy about, the boat was sinking and everything, we came in, and about midnight I called his mom, said that nobody's seen him. Have you heard from him? Well, it's kind of hard to hear from him when you don't have a phone. And supposedly he called the Coast Guard, and she called the sheriff's department. And the next morning, he said he found out that they found his body on the 5th, not the 6th. Now, that's a lie. They found his body on the 6th. So my thinking is, it's a cover-up. I think they did kill their friend. Why I say it's a cover-up is because when they called for that sea tow, he was on there talking to the dispatcher and everything. And it's kind of weird that when she got in touch with the guy that would go out and tow him, well, the owner of the boat, the grandpa, has said, "Oh no, the boat's fine now. They don't need no help," because I just got a phone with them. And so the dispatcher put the boy on with him, and same thing. Oh, we're good now. But when he was talking to the lady, and I've been listening to a lot of videos, and I know there's a lot of AI video stuff out there that, that don't, it's not right, that don't help the case. It just, I call it the sleuth, I guess. But I found the original one, and I had my loudspeaker on listening to it. And in the back, you could hear a lot of yelling and stuff. And it not like it was sinking. I did hear, he's dead. Nolan's dead. Oh my God. And it's just weird. But I've been really watching these videos and everything, and then another lady used her time and money and went into the deal to break down that video, and supposedly same thing. It all came out that it was, you could hear them and everything. And it's weird. I'd like somebody's input. If anybody's out there listening, what's y'all's input? If y'all follow this case any. Now, I'm one of those conspiracy theorists. I love to give my input, my insights after I watch videos and stuff. I know there's a lot of different kind of videos out there you could watch. I could be watching right now, like a Nancy Guthrie case, but I think that's at a standstill. And I mostly am on this Nolan Wells case because the boy's only 18, had a bright future ahead of him playing football. Was it that his friends was jealous that he was made it playing football and they didn't, even though they was in college? Was it because he was talking to white women? They just didn't agree with that? I don't know. I didn't have his dead heads taking it for publicity. Hold on, let's see. Somebody says something. I don't. He's dead. He's faking it for publicity. Which one are you talking about? It says I don't. I got a comment that says I don't. He's dead. He's faking it for publicity. Who you talking about, the Nolan Wells case, or are you talking about the Nancy Guthrie case? Because I think the 18-year-old boy is dead. No, I think Nolan's dead, and it's a sad thing. I know it's gotten to be a lot of racism going into it, where people saying they're throwing the race out there. This, because he was with a bunch of white boys. He was the only colored boy there. Well, come to find out, there were more than all right. Well, I don't think he's dead. I don't think the Nolan Wells boys. I think he's dead because all the stuff going on there with it. I mean, I don't know why he would be faking it. I mean, but I do believe his friends had something to do with it, and it's being covered up. The one boy's mom's a judge, and you think they won't? Oh my God, my son, his friends killed somebody on our boat. What are we going to do? That's not right. Well, they're going to help cover it up, and they have all the GPS data and everything of the boats the boys were in. But they could have took the boy's body back in another boat that they don't know about. What supposedly happened to him? Well, they're saying that when the friends saying that when they got ready to leave that island, Hook Island or Horn Island, whatever it is, that he was talking to a girl and he told him, no, I'm not getting on the boat. I'm staying here with her. Well, come find out, the girl told the FBI and stuff, no, he did not stay with me. He got on the boat with his friends. And then on the, I guess it was the 6th, is when a park ranger, I guess that worked on the island, discovered his body, and he was already up on shore, just his swim trunks on. But the Cajun Navy, they even said when they was flying over, helping look for him, that a picture that they had, he didn't look bloated. Like, I guess being in the water, you would probably get bloated. I don't know. I haven't really researched that much yet, but I'm going to. And that's what they're saying. They don't know how much water was in the lungs. Was there water in the throat? But they can't explain the back of the head back here where it's all red. How did that happen? Could it be blunt force trauma? Undetermined. Because all the stuff that goes inside the throat and neck was gone. But a lot of people say that they go through, and it takes them a while to look stuff up, analyze it to make sure everything, like little, cut everything like little bitty pieces under a microscope, doing what they need to do to find out what's going on, what happened, and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, my deal is, I think they found something. That's why when the other autopsy guy, and I mean, you would think he was only out for what, the fourth, the fifth, found on the sixth, already decomposition. Okay, and when they got him at the other morgue, it was like 6 or 7 days later for the, I guess the one that the family and them paid for. Well, they said it was like decomposition. You couldn't really tell. But I don't know. I mean, I don't. We'll never know the truth about that part, by how it actually looked. When, I mean, 6 days. You think after being with the one morgue deal, they would have put him in the, like a freezer deal for a while, keep the body moist and everything. But maybe they didn't. Maybe after they got through doing their deal, they just let the body set out, or already put it in, like I said, the organs they put in a plastic bag, put back inside the body, sew it up back up, so that the other medical examiner could have his look at it, and also that the organs would be buried with the body. He would be buried with all his organs. But the throat and everything is missing. When are we going to hear all of that part come out? Is it going to be turned over to a grand jury to indict somebody? Was there foul play? Because, on the independent autopsy, they're saying it was foul play. But I don't know. I don't know if it's, I'm biased. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of biased about what happened, because what if it was an accident? What if he was drunk and he fell off the boat and everybody got scared because they couldn't find him? So they didn't want to be in trouble. They covered it up. Instead of saying, hey, okay, this is what happened. We was all drunk. He fell off the boat. We couldn't find him. He was out in the middle of the ocean, or, 40 feet away from the island, or whatever, how far out they were. But I don't know. It's weird that I don't know. They keep saying that the cops are dragging their feet about it. I mean, there's so much I think they can do until they get the original autopsy, because, I mean, they got the GPS data. They got statements from people. But they're waiting on that first autopsy, because that's the main one that they want. That's going to tell the true story of probably what happened to him. It's either accidental or it was intentional. But now let's switch gears a little bit. Nancy Guthrie's case. I have not heard a lot. It's kind of weird. A lot of the Nancy Guthrie stuff has not really been back out there that much. That's kind of weird. You would think that it would still be a main priority of people trying to figure out, okay, what happened to Nancy? Where is Nancy? Was she really taken? Was it a setup? Did they put her in witness protection because of the Epstein files? I don't know. But that was it Patrol, whatever it is, the FBI guy, he's he's involved with that case. He's backed by Trump and them. Trump and all them, everybody knows Epstein files. They was with the Epstein guy. They was all friends. And he's going to be backing where he gets his bread and butter from. He ain't going to want to do something and get kicked out. Just like I was kind of watching a video earlier about, I guess it was in Iran, where there were 6 soldiers that got attacked, had a deal that blew them up, killed them. And, why ain't you looking into this? To that guy that's supposed to be a head of director of war or whatever. Why ain't you looking into him? Why did that happen? Because he did a lot of lies about what happened. He said the soldiers were lying. That's sad. People that defend our country get bombed and killed. And when there are some survivors, tell the story of what happened. Another person said, "Oh, no, it's lies. I'm sorry. That didn't happen that way. They're lying." I don't think so. But I don't know. I really been into the, like I said, into the case of Nolan Wells. And I thought about the spirit box session while I was here. If you can bear with me, I'm on my phone here. You'll probably hear it. I got a loudspeaker that I put my stuff on so I can hear and everybody else can hear. So let's get to it. Go to it. Which one? And a lot of people say, "Oh, those apps you got it fake." Okay, well, they might be fake, you think. But the ones I have on my phone, I buy just like what the ghost. I pay for my ghost apps. These ghost apps are ones that ghost hunters use, the Twin Paranormal use, pretty much all of them, and a bunch of the people that does spirit box sessions. But the one I really like to use is this one right here. Oh, I missed it. Bear with me. I know I'm slow and old. It's called Spirit Talker. And a lot of people uses this. And I think it's pretty accurate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask some questions about the Nolan Wells case. See if anything comes up. We'll see. Got the power on. This is one of the apps that don't have a lot of it don't have static or nothing like that. That's what I like about it. So I'm going to get started. Spirit guides, can you get me in touch?
This is amazing.
Well, thank you. Spirit guides, can you get me in touch with Nolan Wells? I would like to find out what happened to Nolan Wells. Nolan, you can use this device, use your energy to speak through this, come through this device if you would like. Sometimes it takes a little bit. You just got to bear with it and let it go. Nolan Wells, was you on that boat the day your friends went back to shore? Did something happen to you on that boat that day, Nolan? Sorry. I mean, it takes a little bit for spirits to come through. Sometimes they come through and sometimes they don't. And one of the things I like about this app, it's pretty accurate. Because I see a lot of the ghost hunters use this. Nolan Wells, trying to get in touch with Nolan Wells. Can you come through and talk to me?
Your soul is on mute.
Your soul is on mute. I'm sorry, my soul is on mute. But Nolan, can you come through and talk? Can you give me a name, a number, or a color? If I'm talking to Nolan Wells, can you give me a name, a number, or a color? Sorry, you might hear my kids every once in a while in the house. It's hot here in Texas, and I sure ain't going to put them out in 107 degrees weather. Nolan Wells, can you come through and talk to me, buddy? Can you tell us what happened to you? Everybody's wanting to know what happened to you. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you, buddy. They all are. They're all out for themselves and their friends. All they want to do is pocket their pocketbook with more of that green stuff. And the richer get richer and the poorer gets poorer.
My death was brutal.
Can you tell me why it was brutal? What happened? Why was your death brutal? Was you attacked on the boat? I know a lot of people.
Deception.
Deception. What do you mean by deception? But nah, I like watching a lot of YouTube. I like, the crime stuff. I try to figure out what's going on the crime stuff. The latest cases that's coming in and everything like that. Some of them I don't watch hardly because they've been in there for a while. But I'm fixing to start digging back into them because I don't know. I think there's a lot going on. And a lot of people don't believe in the spirits coming and talking to people or saying stuff. They think it's evil. They think it's a joke, not real. Well, it's one opinion against another opinion. I believe in it.
I know you.
How do you know me? I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know we did. Saturday and Sunday, me and the family, kids and grandkids went to the river. We went swimming. We went fishing.
Denise.
Denise. Who is Denise? We went swimming and everything. We really enjoyed that weekend. So I didn't get to watch too much YouTube hardly this weekend because where we was at.
Are you aware I'm here?
Yes, I can tell you're here. Can you tell us what happened to you? When I get stuff like that, are you aware I'm here? Makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up a little bit. Because you never know if you're going to get thumped. Been thumped on the ear before.
Street.
What about a street? What happened to you, Denise? Like I said, sometimes different things come through, different people come through. It's okay. Because it's all paranormal.
Worship.
Worship. Worship what? What do you mean by worship? Is there any way I can help you, Denise? Can you help me get in touch with Nolan Wells? Can you bring Nolan Wells forward to come talk? And you know, some spirits don't even go to the light. They don't know how to get to the light. At least that's what I get from some videos that I watch of paranormal stuff. But I don't know if that's really true or not, because I'm not dead. I'm not there. I don't know. But I know one thing for sure. Nolan Wells, can you come through and talk to me? I want to speak to Nolan Wells. Nolan Wells, can you come through and talk to me?
I feel free now.
You feel free now? Is this you, Nolan? My wife don't like it when I do this. That's why I'm doing it right now, because she ain't at home. But she'll probably be back in a little bit. All right. Well, I'm going to try another one that I like to use. I'm going to give it a minute. If nobody else wants to come through, I want to thank everyone who did come through and talk to me. I appreciate it. I'm fixing to cut the power off to it and go to another app. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay. Now I'm going to go to another one I like to use. Sorry, I got a ton of apps of ghost stuff. Well, where'd you go? This one is called, get up there, Nectrometer. Now, I'm going to put it where you can hear the static. Spirit world, I am trying to get in touch with Nolan Wells. Is there any way I can speak to Nolan Wells? Can the spirit guides contact Nolan Wells, bring him forward so we can talk? He can use this device to talk to us. Thank you. Let's see what happens. It takes a few minutes. Like I said, I'm getting you trying to do this kind of stuff and everything. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to it. I would really be able to love where I can have somebody else, like you see them doing it split screen, where it'd be two people talking at the same time. 1930s. 1930s. Oh, it says I am lost. Then it says 1930s. Who is lost? Because I know there's a few other people I would really love to be able to do a video merge deal and talk to, and about any kind of cases, a bunch of cases, you know. I would love to do that. But I got to figure out how to do that. But I know sometimes it's hard to do that. I got a podcast deal, but I don't know how to work it yet. I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm going to get there. I'm trying my best. And hopefully, maybe by next summer, I'll be up and going really good. or at least maybe by Christmas or something, I'll be up and really going like I want to be going, be able to go to places, get the right equipment that I need. I got some equipment, but I want to get a vlogging camera. I haven't got one of those. I need a vlogging camera. What I need to get, and maybe a couple of GoPros that I think, I'm not for sure. I guess there could be Wi-Fi that you can hook up to your phone off your hotspot when you're using them, that can record the data, whatever recording to go back to your phone, whatever you can download to yours. That's it. Computers and technology is not my trait. Nolan Wells, do you want to come through and talk to me? The floor is yours, my friend. Can you tell us what happened to you? Anybody else out there got any cases they like and they talk about? My floor is always open. My floor is always open for discussion. Type it in the chat, and I'll see what I know about it. I may not know nothing much, but let's give it a shot. The wife just walked in. I know a lot of people talk about the McDuff case because of what's going on with it, about the retrial. And I like I said, I watched some of the stuff about how the housemaid was friends with the wife, and she knew about the divorce that she was planning to do. And he was a powerful man, had lots of money. But like I said, what I heard and seen on some videos, that when the cops got there and everything, he was on the phone crying. I don't know if he's really crying or not, but he was completely clean. No blood splattered on him at all. Nothing on his hands, nothing on his clothes, nothing on his shoes. He did not have none of the gun smoke on him. What I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't never remember. Sometimes I get weird. But yeah. But supposedly he came back clear with all that stuff. The gun residue stuff from the gunpowder is what I'm saying. And that, I know, was the wife found in a kennel, or was the son, or were they both found in the kennels? Yes, I am interested in conspiracy theories. I love those because I'm a conspiracy theorist. I do. I want to know, do y'all believe in the UFOs out there? Bigfoot? But yeah, I believe in a lot of stuff that, you got to. Conspiracy theories is what makes everybody keep the case going. Because if not, it's just going to be a dead case, like the Nancy Guthrie case. Dead. Nobody's really caring about that no more. Everybody's lost interest in it. Right now, it's like the Nolan Wells case. I think there's another case where some young guy, people got killed, and they're trying to get that going. But yes, I love conspiracy. I'm interested in conspiracy theories. But one of my greatest ones is skinwalkers. Do I believe that they're skinwalkers? In mind, I do. But it's all, it's conspiracy. It's all conspiracy. I mean, I've never seen one. Everybody else says they've seen, other people, oh, I've seen a skinwalker. I've seen a guy turn into a wolf and take off running. Oh, there was a wolf eating my chickens. And then the dude took off, turned into a man, found footprints. It's all conspiracy, Until I see a skinwalker, then I really believe in it. But do I think there is some? I don't know. I would like to find out. I wouldn't mind seeing one. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I probably poop my pants. But yeah, it's a big deal out there. Yes, the Murdaugh case. That's a good one there, I think. I think that case will always be in the headlines because how powerful and how much money that guy has. He's going to end up probably buying his way out of trouble. Because I think his whole family they own like nearly everything in that town. They was all rich and powerful. Come on. You think he killed him? Killed his wife and son? To me, it's in between him, the older son, and a hired killer. I think if Murdaugh was clear, I mean, not clear, but clean, then, I mean, yes, he could have went and took a shower, changed clothes, did all that, got rid of the other clothes, and then called the cops. Possibility? Yes. He could have done that. He could have had gloves on when he had a gun, shot him so that the gun residue wasn't on him. Like I said, got rid of it all. Just like the Idaho 4. I followed that case all the way through. What happened at the end? That guy messed up because he left the sheath that the knife went in by the bodies. Yes, gunshot residue. Gunshot residue is, I mean, if you don't know what it is, I'll tell you real quick. When you shoot a gun, no matter what kind of gun you shoot, pistol, 22s, shotguns, ARs, whatever, it all comes back on you. The powder, gun smoke and stuff comes back. That's how a lot of people know if you ever see when cops go to a scene and they catch somebody, they put bags on the people's hands and stuff because they want to make sure if there's any gun residue on their hands. But yes, I think Murdaugh, honest truth, I think if Murdaugh did shoot him, I think he went and cleaned himself up and got rid of everything. The son took off with whatever it was, clothes, gloves, got rid of those, shoes, got rid of those. So dad would look innocent. But is he? No. Why I say that is because either he killed him, he paid somebody to kill him, or his son killed him. And maybe he tried, okay, I did it, covering for the son. And then comes find out, oh, he was clean. It wasn't him. All right, guys. So Fat Mike here. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm just starting out. Like I said, getting this stuff going. And I want to thank everybody that showed up to watch and talked in the chat. I really did enjoy that. And I want to thank you. Y'all have a very blessed day and a good week and be safe out there. Bye-bye now. Like and subscribe.
That was good.